Welcome to another one of 26 UB Tubies. I'm here to talk to you as quickly as I can because we have a lot of things that are happening with our teams right now, and they're trying to communicate with me. So allow me first of all to tell you what Eddie reported to us today. He told us that Alak, the CBI governor, is on the television and he's talking about the banks and the financial inclusion. They are saying to us that there are changes coming. They are saying to us there are changes coming in the financial reforms and the financial inclusion. This is the central bank governor telling the citizens of Iraq. Today, 5:15, Iraq has just given to us identity program. This will be launched next Thursday on the 6th. They are showing these cards to us, Mr. Frank. They called them Unified National Cards. I told him, Eddie, Walking Stick wants me to tell you that those are nothing more but identification cards because you're going to be needing them when you go into the bank to get your new currency. Mr. Frank, the Turkey president is pushing for bigger stake in Iraq. He used to cut deals under the table before in the past, so he's trying to get more on top now because he can't steal from us anymore. That is a very good point, by the way. I said, Eddie, the security and stability that Sudani has brought into Iraq, even Turkey, just like Iran and other negative countries that never worked legally with Iraq but simply stole at every opportunity, they too now find themselves cornered. They don't have the same power they had in the past to steal from Iraq citizens because Sudani has done an amazing job in protecting your banking and financial structure for your monetary reform. That is soon to be given to you through the lower notes and the new exchange rate. Mr. Frank, some guy is on the television right now and he's talking about advantages that we as Iraqi citizens are going to have with a fixed exchange rate pegged to a stronger currency. He says that Iraq now has a soft peg and he's talking about it, and then why the float is not necessarily as a fixed rate. And they also are telling us that we have enhanced our gas and our premium gas, and these prices for our gas will start to go up tomorrow. The television is telling us. I say to him, Eddie, the monetary reform education is explaining the reason why you don't need a basket in the process. They are also expressing that you don't need a float, and that's because your reserves are so powerful you don't need any help from anyone. But in my opinion, the float will occur because it needs to reach the real effective exchange rate of your currency on an international level. Eddie, they are also trying to explain to you that you do not need to be pegged to any currency, not even the American dollar. Now, as far as your gas prices going up tomorrow, you talk about timing? How are you guys going to pay for higher price gases, huh? Answer, well, with a new exchange rate that adds value to your currency. Mr. Frank, Alak has just come on television and he made an emergency announcement. He says he has hired an external auditor for the Trade Bank of Iraq. I say to him, Eddie, once again, the monetary reform education from Alak, from the CBI, from Sudani, they are teaching you that those that are corrupt, those that are against the monetary reform are being dealt with. No more stealing and no more lies, no more nonsense from those that have stolen your future for many decades. Thank you, Mr. Frank. And he says all kinds of nice things. Now, there's something else that I want to share with you, family. I want you go into our ktfoalways.com. You are a member of our forum, right? You're not. You should be, because I need for you to go to this is number 26 in our articles. And hold on a second, 26. Oh, dear God, help me. 29. 28, 27, 26. Quote, Iraqi business. This is being sent out to the Iraqi citizens because it's part of the monetary reform. There are no financial fears. You got that, Iraqi citizens? There are no financial fears in Iraq for the next 3 years. You know why? Because we got a new exchange rate. And the fear regarding the development path that we have for you, Iraqi citizens, it is unjustified. In other words, stop listening to all the caca. Stop listening to all the rumors that's out there. It's a bunch of nonsense. Now, did we not cover that yesterday too, family, when we told you that that's what they said? Now, at the end of this article, number 26, don't you like 26? The article says, hey, look at here. We've done all of this. We've done all of this work. It's a primitive banking system, okay, from 23. And then the government worked with the Central Bank of Iraq to implement the external transfers through the electronic platforms that we've introduced. And we have ended the issues of manipulation of the exchange rate. In other words, ain't no more stealing. But the improvement in the price of the Iraqi dinar will eliminate the parallel market. I forgot to tell you that everything that I'm saying to you is just strictly in my opinion. But this is their opinion. The Iraqi dinar is going up in value because of what they did. Yeah, and by going up in value, it's going to eliminate the parallel market. Yeah, that's exactly what we want to do. This is what I wanted to share with you, family. Walking Stick also gave me something. He's still talking with number one. There's a lot of notes. Number one has an awful lot to tell us. When he's ready, Walking Stick will give those notes to me, and then we'll consider what we share with you. Walking Stick said to me also, Frank, Turkey is only but second to Iran for corrupt politicians. You see, when corrupt politicians flee from Iraq, they run either to Iran or to Turkey. That's why these articles that they're talking about are so important and being shared during the monetary reform process right now. Also, Walking Stick wants you to know that everybody is back from Iraq, which we shared that with you already. Okay, family, that's all I want to share with you. I leave you in peace. I made this very quick. I've got to get in here and do some business. Isn't that pretty? This is a monster tree. Can you get the camera? Come out. Look at the size of that monster. Wow. Back in the old days, if you look really carefully, look. That's how they used to take the coconuts off back in the old days. It had spikes on the ankles of the natives, and the spikes would go into the tree and they would climb up. So every coconut tree has holes in them up to a certain part. When the 1970s came around, they had new technology. So from a certain part growing up, there's no more holes in these palm trees. I love you. God bless you. See you tomorrow.